welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree. I am wearing the same outfit from a video I put up earlier this month because I just love this shirt so much. I had to film another video in it. I don't know what it is. It's just different for me and I absolutely love it. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about a few new drugstore releases that I wasn't expecting to love. When I buy stuff, I'm not expecting to hate it, but sometimes I do have some reservations when I buy it and I'm like, is it gonna be that good? But then sometimes curiosity gets the best of me and I have to buy it and try it for myself. And these are a few things that, I don't know, I just loved so much more than I initially thought I would. So the first one is actually this. The e.l.f. Whoa Glow Sun Touchable SPF 30. They call this a sunscreen with makeup primer or sunscreen plus makeup primer. I do have this on today under my makeup. I don't know if you could tell because I wore a foundation that had a little more coverage than expected and I put 2 pumps of it on. But I have really enjoyed using this quite a bit. This is the shade Sunlight, and they came out with a few more shades of this, including a darker one, which is really cool. I bought this last year. Did I buy this last year when this came out? I absolutely hated it. And even when I bought this, I said, I don't know why I bought this because I hate this product, but the shade just looked a lot better for me. And in my opinion, I think this is just a makeup primer that happens to have SPF in it. I would not use this as a sunscreen because in order to get adequate protection from your sunscreen, you do have to use it like kind of generously. And when I put this on in a sunscreen way, it is awful looking. It looks awful. Do you remember those videos that were going around a long time ago and it was like full face of highlighter? That is what this looks like. It looks absolutely awful on my face. So even the one I used last year, that different shade, I don't remember the one that was last year, but I wanted to buy it anyway. It was a new shade. And I decided this time to use it only as a primer, a glowy under makeup primer, not as a sunscreen. And that's how I absolutely love it. The shade is so beautiful. So this does dry down very fast. So when I get this on, I dab it around my skin and immediately blend it in literally as fast as I can because you can feel it drying down and you'll start feeling like it's tugging and getting a little just dried down on your skin very, very quickly. I also find that if I overuse it and try to use it as sunscreen, it pills so badly. It gathers up on itself. It like you can almost just pick it off of your face. It's really unpleasant. But when I use this just as a primer, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's the nicest, most beautiful little bit of glow. It's glowy, but not in a glittery or shimmery kind of way. I can already feel it drying down. It does have a little bit of a sunscreen scent, but nothing crazy. Like it doesn't bother me. I don't get a headache from it, nothing like that. It's just beautiful. I really, really like the way this looks on bare skin as well. If I use just a little bit like I would as a primer, it adds the nicest little glow to your skin. I also really love the way that this looks on bare skin, like bare skin with some concealer on. If I just use a little bit, if I'm like going crazy with it, like I said, it looks really bad and it pills on itself really bad. But I don't know what it is about this color. I just really love it. And dare I say, this is my favorite glowy under makeup drugstore thing that I've ever used. I recently repurchased the, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. The Lumi Glotion from L'Oreal. I like this one better. I also like this better than the Physicians Formula one. Let me just get them to show you. I have the Butter Glow from Physicians Formula. I like this one better. I also have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter one. I like this one better. All of these are really good options for glowy primers, but there's something about this shade and the way that it just, I don't know, the way it looks, it just works absolutely perfect for my skin tone and for what I want. And I love it. I love it a lot now. I'm kind of shocked at myself because I hate this product. I hate it as a sunscreen. I really wish they just sold it as a primer because I feel like the sunscreen might be what's making it dry down so fast or pill on itself. I don't know. They're trying to do too many things with it in my opinion, but I use it just as a primer and I love it. I don't know. Wasn't expecting to love it. Can't get enough of it. So another thing from e.l.f. I wasn't expecting to love is the lip oil. This is the Glow Reviver lip oil. And I don't know what it is about e.l.f. I have a very up and down relationship with e.l.f. Some products I love, some products I think are awful, but they're on like a roll right now. They're kind of reminding me a little of Makeup Revolution, where kind of all they're doing are dupe things right now. But there's something about e.l.f. that makes it seem a little more okay to me. Makeup Revolution just, I can't with that brand. I just can't. But with e.l.f., I don't mind it. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I have the lip oil in the shade Crystal Clear, of course. I do want to try some of the tinted shades because I've seen a lot of people do lip swatches of these and they don't look too tinted, which is what I like. But this lip oil, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know. I wouldn't describe this as a lip oil. I really just think it's a beautifully formulated lip gloss. The applicator, it's so freaking soft. I've said this before, but you're not gonna wanna stop. You're just gonna wanna keep putting it on all day long because the applicator is so soft. It's not sticky whatsoever, but when a gloss or a lip oil is a little less sticky, it also means less lasting power. The stickier the gloss, the longer it's gonna hang on to your lips. So this doesn't stay around too much. I noticed within the half-hour range, I would wanna reapply it, but as it dries down or like sinks into your skin, it doesn't feel gross, or sinks into your lip skin, I guess. It doesn't feel gross, doesn't feel sticky, doesn't feel like, oh, I gotta wipe this off. My lips feel nice and comfortable and lovely when I put this on. It does have a really nice, very light mint scent, but it doesn't have that weird minty flavor like gets in your mouth, it messes with your throat or anything. It's just lovely, really nice, and I wasn't expecting much from this. I don't know why, but I really like it now. Another product I wasn't expecting to love is the NYX Pro Fix Correcting Concealer Stick. So I originally purchased this in the shade Alabaster, and I bought this specifically for my under eyes. Although they do have a bunch of shades, they do have some that are just color correctors and some that look just like concealer sticks. I kind of want to try one of the concealer stick shades to see how it performs all over the face, but I did buy this specifically for the under eyes. So this is the pink one. I did exchange it because the other one was just way too light, and I wanted to try the color corrector because although I've never found a pink color corrector to really ever work for me, I wanted to try it anyway. I don't know. Anyway, it's a beautiful package, this nice little ultra slim, like, I don't know, there's something about a nice ultra slim like stick thing that I just really love. Reminds me of soft lips, you know? It is in like a little lipstick kind of shade or shape. And I like to apply this in a very specific way because I have found when I put this on my under eyes directly from the stick, it does kind of feel a little thick and it gathers on itself a little bit. It's just not the most, like, it doesn't blend out that nicely when I do it directly from here. So I like to get this on my ring finger and I just kind of coat the finger a little bit like that. Then I work it back and forth between both of my ring fingers, kind of really warming it up and kind of thinning it out between both fingers. Then I do this. I don't have any concealer on at this point when I'm putting this on, but I get my two ring fingers and I stamp them right at that darkest part, at least under my eyes. This is where my darkest part is. I stamp it right there and that's where I get the most of the concealer. And then whatever's left, I kind of gently blend out under the eyes. And I'm doing this whole thing only with my fingers because I think this performs really well. I think it's just that little warmth from your fingertips, and sometimes there's quite nothing like blending makeup out with your fingers. So blending it out under the eyes, and then I take it up here into that like side of the nose area, like the tear duct where it's also really dark sometimes, but I get most of it just right here. And no joke, I don't know what it is about this color that works so well for my under eye darkness color. It cancels it out so good that I have actually forgotten to put concealer on when I use this because it works so well. And it's so ultra thin. It's so thin and lightweight that when I go to put on my under eye concealer, it doesn't feel like I'm putting this on top of another layer of stuff. It just feels like I'm putting it directly onto my skin because this is so thin. It's so thin if you do it the way I just showed you, to kind of thin it out between your fingers and kind of stamp it on and then gently blend it out with your fingers. I absolutely love this. It adds the nicest bit of color correction, which kind of amps up the coverage of the concealer that I like to use. And it just works so well. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I want to use this every single day, and I'm really glad I gave it a shot because I wasn't expecting to like it. I really was just kind of like about it, especially because when applying it directly from the stick, it doesn't blend that well. And it's probably because it's a little too much. Because this is so creamy, it's easy to want to keep like just coloring in your whole, you know, whole face. So use a little, thin it out. It's like the perfect kiss of color correcting, and I love it. I love it so much. It's the best pink color corrector that I've ever used for my under eye circles. I think it's so good, and I wasn't expecting to freaking love it, but I look forward to using it every single day. Okay, one more item I wasn't expecting to love, the L'Oreal Panorama Mascara. I saved the packaging, let me grab it. Just so I can read you the claims and stuff. I have it right here. So the reason I wasn't really expecting to love this is because I didn't love the marketing for it. I mean, Kendall Jenner is never gonna sell me anything. I'm just not, I don't know, she doesn't do anything for me. And she seems really like bland. Like there's nothing about her that draws me in. I don't know, is that rude? I don't know. But for some reason, models to me, I like them to have that one quirk, that thing about them that makes them unique and different and makes them a supermodel. But Kendall Jenner, for some reason, to me just seems so bland. Like she's never gonna sell me anything. Anything she's on the picture of, I'm like, I don't know. She doesn't do anything for me. So I'm not gonna lie, that is why I was turned off from trying the mascara. It is what it is, okay? But I don't know, I just wanted to try it anyway, and I bought it honestly only because we were doing a promotion at work and I wanted to support our goal, so I bought it. And let me tell you, I loved this on first use. I wasn't expecting much from this, again, because the marketing and stuff, the way the model's lashes look, I don't know, to me they just look lengthened and that's it. And I want drama, I want a lot from my mascara. And although this isn't giving me like mega drama like I usually like really thick lashes, I feel like over time this is gonna give me that. But right now, I love the way my lashes look, and like I said, I loved it on first use. And I remember when I first used this, I literally said, wow, to myself out loud, because I was putting it on and I was like, hold on, this is building up really nicely. So it is a plastic bristle brush, and they do say it's like corner to corner volume, but every mascara says that. Every mascara says you can get every little lash, because you can pretty much with any mascara wand if it has like a nice little tapered tip like that. This does say it'll give you up to 1.4 times bigger looking eyes, but again, any mascara is gonna make your eyes look bigger and more awake because your lashes are gonna be up like this. So that claim, again, I was like, well, what's that? Every mascara does that. What makes this so different? It says it has a stretch flex complex formula to give you flexible lash by lash volume, and it does say clump resistant, flake resistant, and smudge resistant. I haven't had this clump up at all, and even though this feels a little more like a stickier formula, you can tell there's something different in here. And honestly, I thought at first this was a tubing mascara just because of the way that it feels. I don't know, maybe I'm like overthinking it, but I feel like I could feel some flexible polymers in there or something. Like it just feels different when you put it on your lashes. Your lashes won't feel hard as a rock. Another great thing about this is it removes easily. It removes so easily. I have been so used to using just Maybelline Sky High mascara this whole month because I can't put down the Maybelline Sky High Burgundy mascara. I can't put it down. But it does remove a little more difficult. So when I went to remove this at night, I thought, oh dang, this is a nice welcome change. It softens up really nicely with just warm water. Use your face wash or whatever you like to use on it. It'll remove really easily. And I love it. I really, really like it a lot. I've been looking forward to using it every day. It's just something different. It feels different on the lashes, and I wasn't expecting much from it, but you know what? I really like it. The only thing is it's not the best for lower lashes. I do have this on my lower lashes today. Maybe this will work on days I'm not like doing anything, but I don't think this is gonna work for me in the summertime because even today I wasn't doing anything and it smudged here on my lower like skin. Nothing crazy, and it wiped away really like quickly when I went like this, but it's not gonna be my go-to lower lash mascara, but in the upper lashes, I kind of really love it. I don't know, something different, and I didn't think much of this whatsoever because of the marketing and the model and the spokesperson and all that, but you know what? I kind of like it. So that is it. Those are a few new releases I wasn't expecting to love, wasn't expecting much from, but they were pleasant surprises. Let me know some things you've tried that you weren't expecting much from, but they surprised you in the end. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss my next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye. Every time I do this, you know who I think of? Marsha Brady. If you've seen the Brady Bunch movie, you know what I'm talking about. Love it so much, but every time I'm like, just wanting to do the whole dance, you know? Anyway, goodbye.